Hi there. So we've got a little bonus eggplant from when I made the eggplant bake earlier. So I am slicing up some more tomato. Sorry if you can't see me there. I moved the cutting board out of the way. I'm slicing up some more tomato. Tomatoes slice best if you use a serrated knife. Can you see that? So this is a bread knife actually. You can tell because it has a rounded edge. You don't need a sharp edge to cut bread because you cut like this. I do really well slicing tomatoes with a serrated edge, and I don't use the end, so I don't need the sharp tip. And when you get down to this last spot here, with the big hard part from the top, I just slice on an angle there, and then you have a couple decent sized pieces of tomato you can add. So why waste them? Or dig like a bit, or try to dig a big hole. Just cut around and then you got some wedges. It's all good. All right, so I'm making a creation here. It's similar to the bake we made before. I put eggplant on the bottom, and I'm gonna put the tomato in here. So you can see I'm using a little loaf pan. And I just came up with this idea, and I'm going to get some of the brown rice. And here, let me measure it so I know how much is going in. Hang on, I'll be back. Kind of going on the fly here, sorry. So I'm gonna, with this size container, I'm gonna take half a cup of rice and put it over here. So like I said, this gets really, really wet when you make it. So let's see what happens. We'll sprinkle some rice over here. And, all right, so I poured out half a cup, but I only used about half of that, so it's about a quarter of a cup, and that's all. I put a little oil on the bottom, so a high heat oil, because it's going in the oven at 375. There was a layer of eggplant, tomato, and then I sprinkled some garlic and onion on top, but I didn't put the Italian seasoning and basil on this little bonus piece. And now I'm going to add another layer of the eggplant. This one is a little too big, so we'll cut that, put it like there. Look at that, how nicely it came together. And then more tomato, and I'll put the little wedges in there. And then I have some pesto, which I made at the farm this summer. And it's basil, pine nuts, oil, basil, pine nuts, oil, and garlic. And I'm gonna put that on there because pesto and tomato go so well together that maybe it'll go nice with the eggplant too. Just kind of created this with the extra piece of eggplant, and we'll see how it comes out and if the rice does soak up all that moisture. I almost feel like I should put in a little water, but actually it gives off so much. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I'm going to put pesto all over the top of this, and I think that'll be a good amount of seasoning. What do you think? Would you try it this way? What would you do different? So this is our bonus container. I do think, I'm gonna take that half cup measurer and put in some water. And then we'll see. If it gets really, really wet, I can always take some out with the baster. All right, I didn't use all that water, but most of it. Just so the rice has a chance to cook from the beginning. And I'm going to cover that with aluminum foil and put it in the oven with the other one, and we'll have two different variations of the same eggplant bake. So let me know if you try it. I hope you do. And catch you later.